One of my famous sayings that I always say to my friends and whoever that I run into really is it's a journey, right? I even have a record called Alive in the Journey. And the reason why I bring this up is because it's been a journey for me lately. Like, you know the story of Job from the Bible? Are y'all familiar with that? Like, the story goes that the devil came up to God and said, God, is there any righteous men in the land? And I'm not comparing myself to a righteous man, but this is how the story goes. Devil approached God, is there any righteous men in the land? And God's like, check out my boy Job. He's doing a pretty good job. And the devil's like, let me have Adam, let me full attack on Job. He'll definitely forsake you and curse your name. And God's like, sure, have Adam. Let's see what he's made out of. So the devil had full attack on Job. And Job was a successful guy. He had land, he had a family, he had people working for him, he was well respected, he was a loving, generous, fair person. And the devil now had full attack. He was able to intervene with all of Job's faculties, his mental faculties, his physical faculties. His health went down, his brain power went down, everything went down. He became weak and fragile, and even Job's friends were like, dude, basically they're saying, toughen up, man, what's wrong with you? He used to be awesome, and now look at you. And Job was like saying, like, you guys have no idea. And in the end, Job didn't curse God and was restored back to health and with great prosperity and abundance. And I can only hope for that for myself. And boy, oh boy, have I been tempted to just go, God, what the F is going on? Holy crap. For those of you who are tuning in regards to the carnivore diet, I've made a couple small changes to my version of the carnivore diet. So basically I have 2 servings of meat per day with grass-fed butter and a little bowl of wild blueberries, and I've added blackberries and a tablespoon of honey. And that's the only food that enters my body. And as far as liquid goes, I just do black coffee in the morning and water throughout the day with sea salt added to the water. And why do I continue with this diet? First off, I think it's the best diet that'll enable me to heal. It also helps with my sleep and my mental and emotional well-being. And as far as the physical aspect of it goes, I feel like I've taken a few steps backwards, but that's not because of the diet, it's because of the progression of the Parkinson's. I'm still not taking any medication for Parkinson's, any medication for anything. The only thing that I put in my body other than what I just stated is 3 milligrams of melatonin at night for added support for sleep. But as far as the physical stuff goes right now, it's really been a roller coaster. I've been a workout guy by nature since I was a teenager. I started working out by myself. If I had it my way, I'd be working out every other day, or if not every day, and hard. Because I really like working out. It gives me a rush of energy. And lately, due to the Parkinson's, I have all these injuries from being rigid and stiff. I'm probably going to get shoulder surgery now. My neck's been bothering me like crazy, my lower back. I've just been walking around like an old timer, and my body's in pain, and it sucks. And I still have dreams of performing on stage and singing and dancing, and I still want to do all this stuff. The spirit never ages, right, in us, like the youthful. We're here on this journey and we want to do certain things. We have these desires in us, and I've been questioning that lately. I'm like, I have all these desires. I want to perform, I want to write music still, I want to play the guitar, but I can't. I can still sing, which is great, but even my vocal cords, if any of you have Parkinson's out there, you know what I'm talking about. Everything with Parkinson's feels like it wants to shrink you down, including your vocal cords. It's like constricting. It makes you all monotone almost. You have to really like fight through it and get some gumption to get that charisma going, because it wants you to have like a straight face. It's like constricting everything. The body's getting tighter. You roll your shoulders, get all fragile and weak, and just kind of wither away into like a prune. So we have to like stretch out. And so did I do this video just to rant and complain? Is why me, poor me? No, even though I do feel like that sometimes, a lot of the times actually. Like, what the heck, God? Why am I here? What am I doing? Why do I feel like crap? Why did I get this disease? You know, I think those questions are important too. Like, I believe that we're energy, right? And we're connected to something magnificent. And so by asking these questions, like, I feel like maybe somehow I attracted this disease. I'm not sure how it works. None of us are sure how this works. We just arrived here on this planet, and here we are. And we don't know where we're going, ultimately. Like, I know that I can go to the refrigerator right now if I wanted to, and I can go to the bathroom. But ultimately, the next chapter, you know, after life, we don't know any of these things. We have to go look at near-death experiences or something like that to get an idea of what to expect. So we're all here and we're just trying to figure it out. But the main reason why I come on here is because I've been feeling there's people out there that are like me, and I'd like to connect and inspire you guys. And I ran into a guy. I was at a junior life, and I ran into a guy at a junior lifeguards competition for my godson the other day. He had Parkinson's. He's like 70 years old, and my godson's mother told me, she's like, "Hey Dylan, that guy has Parkinson's." She's friends of a friend that knew his grandchildren. He was there watching them perform, and so I was like, maybe I'll just go up to him and introduce myself. And so I did. I went up to him and I introduced myself. I'm all, "Hi, my name's Dylan, and blah blah, and I hope you don't mind, but I overheard that you have Parkinson's." And he's like, "Yeah." He was very serious and full Parkinson's, like tunnel vision, not much of a personality until I said, like, "I have Parkinson's too." And then he kind of perked up. We got into this great conversation, just relating to one another, sharing war stories about the condition. And he started crying, and really relieved, because he recently just got diagnosed, and he was telling me, you know, how depressed and how out of control he's been feeling, you know, feeling completely different. And it's scary, you know, it's scary to go through this condition, because like I said, we have these desires. The spirit never ages, and it wants to perform and be able to have cognition and be able to talk and to be able to process life. But all this stuff, you know, we were relating to one another. It was great to connect with him. And I have a feeling there's people out there that don't necessarily have Parkinson's that'll see these videos that just relate to me on a real level. You know, we're human beings. Like, wow, right? We're human beings. Like, look at all this stuff around us, this journey. We're floating on a planet that's spinning right now, and it's like there's gravity and all these laws in place in the universe. And I'm just open to it. I tell God at night, I say, "God, what am I supposed to learn here?" You know, when I have these vibrations in my body, this tremor, it's uncomfortable, and I've been told, and my instincts to tell me to love up on that energy, because I was trying to fight it. And at one point I thought, I'm like, man, am I like getting possessed by something, or something negative trying to take me over? Because this disease, you know, feels negative. So I'm like, you know, I'm getting all like trying to get all strong and get the hell out of here if you're some sort of weird force trying to screw with me. And in the name of Jesus and all this stuff, just going in circles and going on rants, like in my inner world, to try and make sense of what's going on with me. And then so finally I got to a place where I just got to love up on this energy. I truly feel like and believe that there's no real evil force. I know that's might be hard for some people to wrap their heads around, but I think it's all God, this whole universe. It's the positive and negative polarities, but ultimately it's all good, right? So like the whole drama of the devil and this saga about burning in hell, I don't think any of that stuff is true at all. I think God is, we came here to experience the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative polarities, to evolve our soul. That's what rings true to my spirit, and that's what makes the most sense to me. I was raised Catholic and been at so many different Christian churches and so many different Christian circles, and I think that where people get sick, like I saw in my mom, you know, for those of you who just are tuning in, my mom killed herself due to mental illness, and she got on all kinds of different Western conventional medicine that just made her mind completely manic and thrashed her, and she took her life because she was in so much pain. And I saw it in her that, Dylan, I hope God can forgive me this whole devil and go to hell thing. And I saw how that played out in her. And I think that some of the religious doctrines have used that to control us, to put fear into us. But it's not right. It's not. God is ultimately love. That's from the core of who I am. I've already played all these games of devil, and if there's something inside of me that's trying to get me, it gets us nowhere. Only hell there is the hell here in our mind of not accepting things and fighting things and worrying about things and thinking that there could be a devil looking over our shoulder. Oh my gosh, that all creates paranoia and all kinds of different things. We have to accept everything in this life experience. I mean, we can make a change. If we can make a change, we make a change. But in the moment, if it's happening in the now moment, like this Parkinson's in this now moment, or the depression in the now moment, this neck pain in the now moment, this back pain in the now moment, if I try to fight it, it makes it worse, right? So I have to accept it and just bless it and live with it. And it sucks. And it's hard. It's a freaking hard journey. Trying to, all this energy, everything that we stumble into in this journey, including disease, is trying to teach us something or trying to evolve us somehow. Because who knows, maybe this is exactly what I needed, even though it doesn't feel like it. But who knows how all this works, right? So more so than anything in this video, I'm just here to encourage whoever comes across this platform. I'm still going, and I've been putting out old me performing acoustic songs in my apartments that I lived in the last 8 years. I've been putting past videos together on my Instagram and on YouTube. I have another YouTube account called Dylan Schmidt and the Rhythm Souls. I'll put the link in the description of some of these videos that I've been doing. I've been having fun doing the editing and just finding things I can do. You know, I can't play the guitar right now. I've been trying, and it's just too frustrating. I can't hold a rhythm, and so I'm just like, okay, let that go. But I can still write lyrics and write. And one of my friends that used to play in the Rhythm Souls band is a good buddy of mine since like elementary school. He's like, dude, I'll play the guitar for you. I'll come over and we'll shoot some videos. And so I think we're gonna do that, which is cool. I'm already writing a song right now, so follow me on the Dylan Schmidt and the Rhythm Souls page. We have a couple videos from way back and some that I just put out the last week. And God bless you guys. So much love and so much thanks for being a part of my journey. And let's see what happens. I mean, we are here living in this time of AI, artificial intelligence, politics. I mean, we are in the journey, right? It is crazy, but we're doing it. And let's see what happens. There might be some miracle cures that come out, which I already think there are miracle cures. We just need to line up with them. And it gets frustrating. I'm like, God, I'm ready. It seems like my body's getting worse and worse and worse. But still got to hold that hope and hold that faith and walk this path. I love you. Be strong. Peace out. Peace out.
It makes me say, child, child, the child in me. Never grow up, cannot change me. Never grow up, they cannot persuade me. Never grow up, they cannot change me. Never grow up. Me up in the sky, 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 sky. This I'm gonna say, let's do it. This I've got to say, let's do it.